Hello everyone. Today we're in Fish and I'm going to show you a great rod progression for this game. I'm here with Floppa over here. Say hello. Yeah, he will be here to help me around the entire lookout for the game. So anyways, let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time. So first up, the first rod you're going to get is the carbon rod. Now this is a really good beginner rod. It's about 2,000 at Moosewood. You can find it right next to the merchant on this little table. What I recommend is you fish at this little pond here. Hold on, let me turn on my radar. And as you can see, there are pretty good fish here. This is where you can get the fishtail catfish, if I remember well. Yeah, the whiptail catfish. Whisker bill, if you want to get the whisker bill, is going to be out here. But, anyways, back onto the rod. It is a really good rod. Its stats are 15 lure speed, 25 luck, 0.05 control, 10 resilience, and 600 kg. Pretty good for a starter's rod. Yeah, so I recommend it. Anyways, the second rod I'll be saying for stage 2 is the um, not carbon rod, steady rod. This rod is actually pretty good, and where you're gonna have to find it is you can either hop on someone's boat and ask them to carry you to Roslet Bay, or if you can buy a boat for yourself. But what you're going to do is drive right up front, and here you are at Roslet Bay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to fish up some fish here, which, yeah, hopefully you make a good amount of money quickly, because this rod is a pretty expensive, but steady rod isn't the most expensive thing ever. It's about 7,000 and pretty good for stage 2. So yeah, here's the demonstration of what the rod looks. Its stats are negative 60 lure speed, which is pretty bad, but it doesn't matter because there's also 35 luck, 0.05 control, 30 resilience, 250 kg, and 0 progress speed. It also has a boost with the mini game, where it boosts the size of the shaky mini game. So yeah, this rod is really good for stage 2. And now let's move on to stage 3. Alright, so for your stage 3 rod, what you're going to want to do is go here to Grand Reef. Yes, you're gonna have to do a quest. I'm going to release a video about that soon. But anyways, what you're going to do is pull out God's Heart, I think. Or yeah, Heart of Zeus. What my friend has right here. You're going to click and it should teleport you. Voila. And you should be at Atlantis. So the next rod you're gonna get is the Depth Seeker rod. I have a skin, but this is what it looks like. Yeah, so what you're going to do is go behind the statue and you're going to walk up to the merchant right here. He is selling the Depth Seeker rod. Yes, it's 40,000. It is pretty expensive, but this is where I recommend that you start putting fish in your aquarium. The aquarium can boost your money, and what it does is every hour it gives you money and some XP. And it gives you also items like totems and like bait, which is really good. Ooh, look at that. I just leveled up from that. Yeah, so depending on the fish you put inside, it can give you a lot of XP. Now, this isn't really necessary, but you can get a friend to play with you, or play by yourself. This is the friend quest. It can give you some XP, a little bit of money, luck potion, skin crate, and a custom rod. Don't waste your time on getting this rod, but the next rod I'm going to recommend to get is the King's Rod. Now, this rod is pretty good. It has 30 lure speed, 85 luck, 0.15 control, 35 resilience, and infinite KG, 0 progress speed. So yeah, this is where you're going to want to use some of your enchant relics. This rod is about 100,000 coins. So what you're gonna do is go to Statue of Sovereignty. Um, you're gonna go down this cave right here in the Sovereignty Mines. You're gonna talk to this guy, but I don't really have to because I spent 100,000 on this guy, which gives you a permanent access. Yep. So now that you're down here, what you're gonna do is turn to your left, and right here you're going to see the King's Rod. Once you've got the King's Rod, I recommend that you go over here to the altar. Now, don't use any exalted relics, just use regular relics. Yeah, don't use the relics that look like that. Use these relics right here. These relics are the ones you're going to want to use. What you're going to do is enchant them. The things I recommend is Sea King or Blood Reckoning. But if you have any exalted relics and you're really desperate to use them, Sea Overlord is something you can get, which is better than Sea King. It's just a better version than Sea King. But yeah, if you want more money, Blood Reckoning is what you're going to want. There's also Masteries, which is not really useful, but can give you some extra stuff, which is pretty cool. Alright, so for your stage 5 rod, you're going to get the Rainbow Cluster Rod at Castaway Cliffs. There's a boost on this rod. Hold on. The boost on this rod is you have a 20% chance for the Rainbow mutation, but it gives you a 35 or 40% chance when it's a Rainbow event. So what you're going to want to do is go to Castaway Cliffs. What you're going to want to do is go to Castaway Cliffs. You're going to want a rainbow event, so it's going to be a rainbow at the bottom. I'm going to show this on screen on what it's going to look like. So once the rainbow is gotten, also tip, the rainbow can be gotten from a rainbow totem, and the way you get a rainbow totem is from Fisch quests, which is from the quest guy. I don't remember his name. I'll put him on screen. What you're going to want to do is go down here, jump down, and it'll take you here. And once it's a rainbow, the rainbow cluster rod will spawn here. Now let's move on to stage 6. Alright, so for your stage 6 rod, you're going to want to escape. You're going to want to go here. Alright, so this you pretty much need about 4 more people. Let's go and head to Ancient Isles. Okay, so the waterfall is right here. You can still jump here without a glider, but so yeah. What you're going to want to do is go down here. You're going to want to use the rope. You cannot just jump down, by the way. So here, to enter this door right here, you're going to do a quest with 3 other people. You're going to need some relics. Everyone stands on one thing and turns it around. So then it can open the door. And once it does, my friend can't enter here because he has not done this. But you'll be at Ancient Archives. And this place will have this crafting thing here. Oh, and if you want to get here, yes, you do need a glider to fly above these things. So make sure you have a glider. So you're going to... These other rods don't really matter right now. I got this from the Santa event. But you can get this rod by a poisoned stick, a toxic core, and toxic string, if I remember what it is. And you're going to need 170,000. It has 87 lure speed, 248 luck, 0.3 control, negative 20 resilience, and about 100,000 kg. What this rod does is it'll strike the fish with a toxic ability, which slows it down and helps a lot. Um, it makes the progress 70% faster, and um, it has a 15% chance to give you the toxic trait. So yeah, this rod is really good, and if you want to enchant this too, I recommend the piercing enchantment because oh my god, is it really good with the piercing? Any other enchantment that can give it like a boost in control or anything else, that would help the thing a lot. Anyways, let's move on to stage 7. So what you're gonna want to do is go to Luminescent Cavern. I honestly forgot how to get here, so my spawn point is here, so I just teleported here. But you can watch someone else's video to know how to get here. I'm sorry, guys. I know I forgot, but it's fine. Anyways, what you're going to want to do is grind up 1,000,000 coins, and you're going to want to get the Luminescent Oath. You need to be level 500 for this, which, yes, is a big grind, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, so now that you got your Luminescent Oath, you're going to move on to stage 8. So I skipped over this, but you need the Blade of Glorp, which is at Roslet, and you do a quest. And for the next rod is Sephiric Rod after that, which is you need level 1000. Okay, back to the video. Which is going to be back at the Luminescent Cavern. You need to do a quest for it, and then you need to do a quest to get in, and a quest to get the rod. And the rod is 500 million, or no, 5 million. Sorry, that was a bit of an overstatement. 5 million. Just remember that it's really expensive. Anyways, for stage 11, I'm going to start showing the other things because I cannot get to anywhere of these places. So for your stage 11, Asterius Serenade, which brings you need to go to the Asterius Void. It's 50 million, but it has 100 lure, 400 luck, 0.3 control, 20 resilience, and infinite kg. Hey, editor, calm back. So my quality isn't the best, but I will be showing the ability on screen. Feel free to pause. Okay, back to the video. For your stage 12 and the final rod, the Fabulous Rod, which is really good. So yeah, it has 0 cost. It's at the calm zone. 100 lure, 500 luck, 0 control, 50 resilience, and infinite kg. Okay, editor, calling back. So again, I'll put the thing on screen. But by the way, 0 cost, that means there is a quest for it, so don't think it's free. Anyways, back to the video. Resilience and infinite kg. So, I hope you had a good time. If you want any other tutorials, come on and ask me in the comments, and I might do it. See you next time. Bye!